Hello, and welcome back to another brand new unscripted review, where this is the last of the Christmas unscripted reviews for this year. And I saved the decent one for last. Um, Gremlins, yes. I watched Gremlins for the very first time um, on the 2nd of December, and I liked it. It was decent. It's gonna be another one of those movies that I just don't return to as often. Um, I enjoyed it for what it was. Um, but again, I had it built up. People built it up over the years. Like two of my favorite YouTubers that I watch, Black Nerd Comedy and the Game Chasers, Billy from the Game Chasers. Those two guys will always say that Gremlins is one of their favorite movies, and they've built it up in my head for so long that it was going to be this great movie, but it was average. I mean, I gave it on my letterbox a 3.5 out of 5, which is still good. But it's it was as a first viewing, I liked it. My two favorite characters were obviously Stripe and Gizmo. Um, that would be it. So um, if you haven't seen Gremlins, this I'll just give you the bare bones of of the plot. So essentially, um, whilst Billy's father was in China, I believe it was, he stumbles across this mogwai, and the shop owner doesn't want to sell it, but the little kid sells it on his behalf anyway for $200. And there's three rules when it comes to the mogwai. Um, don't feed it after midnight. Keep it away from sunlight because it hates sunlight, and don't get it wet. And what happens is all three of those rules get broken instantly. But the first one, the main one, don't get it wet, kind of happened accidentally, and that's what spawned more gremlins. And those more gremlins, they got they got sneaky and conniving, where they ended up tricking Billy into feeding them after midnight, and that's when things go bad. But in the end, the only one left standing is Gizmo, and then he's brought back. Um, yeah, I probably will watch Gremlins 2 at some point because I am interested to see what happens. To see what happens to in that one, because I've heard it's more campier, more funnier, less on the horror side, more on the comedy side. For Gremlins 2, because I do own Gremlins 2 on DVD, and I might watch it soon. But if I do, it won't be an unscripted review. So if you want to know what I thought about it in terms of rating, follow my Instagram, because whenever I watch a brand new movie for the first time, I will always share my letterbox rating for it. And I suppose if you want to follow me on Letterbox, it's the same as my YouTube name, Michael's Movie Corner. Um, so yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Up next, the next video, there won't be any uploads on the 19th, but there will be on Christmas Day, of course. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then.